Hey, what's up? No crazy intro, no jokes. Probably not going to do anything like that. Just want to talk about something that I saw semi-recently that happened in the hobby. Happened a couple days ago, I believe. Happened to a small business that happens to sell Pokemon cards. We have a lot of businesses here. We have a lot of people who make a living off of Pokemon cards. We have our differences about how things should be done. We have our differences about prices. But ultimately, I never want to see anyone in the Pokemon hobby truly get hurt or have anything truly awful happen to them. Criticisms aside and all that stuff, I really don't want to see anybody lose their life, God forbid, over Pokemon cards or anything similar to that, have harm come to them or anything regarding anything Pokemon card related. Unfortunately, we live in a world where that's not always the case, and we live in a world full of people that are just willing to do some absolute scummy, shitty things in order to get a dime or a dollar and take things that do not belong to them. And if it comes to it, escalate that to violence and or possibly worse. Got an instance that happened here. This happened to a small business in California. This happened to Into the Retroverse, and they were victims. Their employees and the store were victims of a robbery. This is not the first time. They've been robbed a couple times, so I've heard. This one's a little bit different, though. This one actually took place and went really crazy, really fast. It's not something I really like seeing. It's not something that I wish upon anybody who's doing things in this space. And I'm going to show you this. I want you to understand that if you are a business or if you are someone who operates Pokemon cards, this is what you need to know that some people are willing to actually do, and any kind of provisions you can take in order to make sure this doesn't happen probably needs to happen. So I'm going to show you a clip. Sorry about being all cut up. I believe it's from the actual store themselves. They have it on like little clips where they're going to play it up. Just it's not fun. It's not a good watch at all. I'm very happy that the employees, to my knowledge, are okay, and I'm very happy that the only thing that happened was cards going missing. That still sucks, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse, and it's just go ahead and watch it.
I don't need more money, I just need this.
What?
I don't need no money, I just need this.
Hey, buddy. What are you doing?
Thank you for it.
No. What the
Why are you in the back of the bro? Bro, I just needed some money, bro. Chill.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna let you fucking rob us, dude.
Whoa, hey, get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me.
Alright, go.
Give me a fucking bitch. Fucking faggot. Over here fucking conveying me. Fucking bitch.
Sorry, bro, sorry.
Give me your fucking phone.
My phone?
Fucking phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Alright.
The fuck is my phone at, bitch?
We don't know.
The fuck is my phone at, bitch?
We don't know.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation to have to look at. The robber goes in the back, starts grabbing up Pokemon merchandise. It appears they don't really expect any kind of resistance is going to be taken. I know California has a pretty crappy reputation when it comes to how they feel about like crime, the laws that go against that stuff. But you see them very clearly walk back there. The employees, they've had enough of the bullshit. Once again, it's not the first time they've been robbed. They take it in their own hands. They're trying to stop him. They're trying to subdue the guy, hopefully take him down. Unfortunately, once they do, the coward pulls out a gun and starts holding them at gunpoint in order to be like, yeah, this is how this is going to go now. And I bet he feels real good about that, too. I bet they feel real good about pointing a gun at someone and robbing something from a store over Pokemon cards. I bet you feel like a real big man about that stuff. And if this was in a different state, this would not have played out that way. You're very lucky, Mr. Robber, that you were in the state that you were in, because I can imagine this going an entirely different way if you were in another state. And that's just all I'll say about that. Homie pulls out a gun, fucking does the most cowardly thing, just hold them at gunpoint, keeps taking their stuff, takes their phones, fucking, you know, how you feel about that bitch putting that stuff. When they're trying to subdue the guy, the dude's like, I need money, chill. Yeah, well, that's not your stuff. That's not yours. You're not entitled to that, and you're not entitled to that money. Obviously, this doesn't work on you. You're a criminal. You're kind of, I don't even know. I hate seeing that kind of stuff. I hate seeing where people are trying to, like, it's such a crappy thing. And of course it happens in California to stores like that where apparently leniency is given pretty well on stuff. It's a shame. I hate seeing it. Once again, to my knowledge, the employees are okay. The store is definitely going to be needing to do some things in order to make sure this doesn't happen anymore. I don't really know what they're going to do But if you run a card store, you run anything like that, you got to be on the watch out for like cowards and absolute scumbags like this. The fucking audacity of some people to take from others and to actually hold others at gunpoint over Pokemon cards is the absolute last thing I ever want to see in this hobby. There's no need for that. There's absolutely no reason anybody needs to be fucking going that stuff. If you need money, there's other ways to get money. There's other things to do. I've been dirt poor myself before in my life, okay? I've had to do a couple things I didn't necessarily want to do in order to get money, like fucking sell blood or anything. Like, there's things that you can do in order to get money that you don't have to do. Sell all your possessions, work harder on job, try to get a second job if you gotta do all that stuff. I get it, man. The economy sucks right now. Everything's, that's not an excuse. There's no reason to be a fucking absolute degen coward, pull out a gun, and rob from people who are just trying to fucking do their job. That's an absolute shame. You need to be aware of this stuff. You need to be aware that people are doing that if you're running a business. It's just, be careful, man. And once again, I will say it again, you were very lucky you were in the state that you were in, pulling this garbage, because different states, different fucking plates, man. It would have been a whole different ball game trying to do that somewhere else. All I'll say about that, there's nothing else to it. That's how I feel about the whole thing. And honestly, I don't have any sympathy for cowards like that. You want to fucking put people's lives in danger over Pokemon cards and money that does not belong to you? I mean, let the dice fall where they fall. That's all I got. I appreciate it. Once again, it's into the Retroverse. Go show some support if you can. Definitely be on the lookout for, if anyone knows who that person is in the video, yeah, definitely do what you can with that stuff as well. One less fucking coward that needs to be on the street. We need to fucking get people like that off. It's a crying shame, and you never want to see that in this hobby of ours. I mean, like I said, we can disagree all day about cards. We can poke fun at certain things. We can poke fun at like all the weird prices and all the different business tactics everybody does, but ultimately it never needs to come to that. Never, ever, ever. That's all I got. Appreciate it. Have a good one. And yeah, just this place, man.